plans? Who will be the architect of their victory? Can Chennai climb the table? Double clash. Chennai face Ahmedabad. Bengaluru meets Calicut. Will Calicut finally secure their first win? Or will Bengaluru reclaim the top spot? Who will shake things up? Brick by brick, point by point.
Two monster clashes on this midweek evening at the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. The Chennai Blitz, the fellows in yellow, dressed in different colors, take on the Ahmedabad defenders, who are at number 3 on the points table with 7 points. And then the mighty Bengaluru Torpedoes. David Lee's Bengaluru Torpedoes against, I won't say defending champions because they're not defending anymore. The Calicut Heroes have lost 4 in a row. One team that's winning everything, the other that's losing everything. My name is Manish Batavia. Welcome to all of you watching us on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. Carla Borger is always alongside. Louis Let's on a dosa break, and we've had to send a crane to the hotel to get that man in blue to come here. True blue or a true yellow Chennai supporter who had to face a lot of embarrassment because he backed Chennai to win 3-0. The result was 3-1 for Bengaluru against Chennai. First question, very important, how does humble pie taste?
Certainly a lot less tasty than idli and dosa. I'll have to give you that, but very disappointing, especially given the fact that they started off really well. That comeback in the second set especially was as good as they come. It was commentary gold for people who are lucky to be on air, but it was also reflective of the fact that this team has a gumption to fight. It's just a tad bit unfortunate that they ended on the wrong side of the result.
You feeling the blues, and Carla is, of course, as a Bengaluru supporter, hit a purple patch that explains to you the colors of the shirt that these two are wearing. Your favorite team, Goa, on an absolute roll. They have become the most attractive, the most likable new team in this league, haven't they? It was so good last evening.
They played amazing. They just had 8 unforced errors, and so it means they were really hammering it down. And what I said from the very beginning, it's the best serving team in the league. And what I saw yesterday, they were refreshed, and I think this was the key yesterday. A fresh Goa, and it's a great team.
Yeah, it was so good to see Goa celebrate, and if they win their next 2 games by 3-0 or 3-1, it's very likely that they will qualify. And if they do qualify, whoever faces them will be nervous because Goa seems to have all bases covered. There you are, then Ahmedabad at number 3. If they need to maintain that 3rd position, they need to win tonight. Chennai, meanwhile, have won 2, lost 2. They've lost their last 2 against the Kolkata Thunderbolts as well as the Bengaluru Torpedoes. If they win tonight, they will go up to as high as number 5. Level on points with Delhi, maybe 6 because Delhi has a far better set difference. Now, we have to talk about Harsh Chaudhary. He's been one of the new stories, one of the new emerging players. He's been around for a while, but for me, it's a story that really makes my heart happy. Harsh Chaudhary, a left universal, a huge weapon, and it looks like to me, in my mind, as an Ahmedabad fan or a volleyball supporter, they should play him over Angamuttu, should they?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a no-brainer to me because he also comes from your neck of the woods, Manish, from Ahmedabad, was part of the Gujarat Sports Hostel, but he was not just a game changer for the defenders against the Hyderabad Blackhawks, but like you rightly mentioned, he's been in the wings for a really long time. I was having a chat with their assistant coach, Naveen Raja Jacob. He's telling me that even in the games that he wasn't getting an opportunity, he's always been thirsting for a chance. He's been telling the coaches, urging them, sometimes threatening them, please give me a go, please give me a go. And finally, when the opportunity came, it really paid off. And the fact that he's a lefty attacker from zone 2, I think that is the secret sauce.
Right, and when your primary weapon, Angamuttu, is having a bit of a forgettable tournament, to have an option like Harsh Chaudhary is a luxury for Ahmedabad defenders. And clearly, the opposition would have spent a fair bit of time planning for Harsh Chaudhary, and there is a very strong likelihood. I really hope they look at Harsh to start tonight. We'll find out if that is the case or not. When Angamuttu hasn't done well, Muthusamy Apovu, who has he looked at? Number 77, the Mongolian monster, someone that you like a lot, and you like his name as well, Batsuri.
Batsuri. Yes, guys, look at the statistics. Batsuri, he's getting served. He's having 87 serves like he had to receive, and he's having 52% positive, which is immense. So he got served the most in the league, and his attacks, like he got 98 attacks in total, and his efficiency is under the top 3. So he gets served, he's attacking, so he's in this really in the statistic, as you can see in my face, outstanding.
There's only one thing I'll disagree with you, Manish. That's the moniker. He should be called the Mongolian magician, not the monster. Because he's apparently a Mr. Goody Two Shoes.
Okay.
That's what his teammates tell us. And the fact that he has always wanted to be a part of the Prime Volleyball League. Apparently a couple of years ago, he did want to be a part of this league, but unfortunately his application or whatever didn't come through, but eventually he's come good. And how
he's covering up for all the lost years. This is only the 4th season, and I know that a lot of foreign players, we keep getting messages on Instagram as well. They want to come here and play because, well, just the way the league is designed is what makes this a great league to watch for viewers across India and the world. 7 league games followed by the semis. Each game is a best of 5, and it's a race to 15 points in every set. If you win 3-0, 3-1, you get 3 points on the points table. However, if it's a 5-setter, the winning team gets 2 points and the losing team gets 1 consolation point as well. And that's one of the reasons why Chennai have 4 points on the points table, because the 2 games they've won have been 3-2, 3-2, and then they lost 0-3 and 1-3. They're at number 7 on the points table. Arun, here's your moment of catharsis. As a Chennai supporter, pour your heart out so that you feel lighter. What is going wrong with Chennai?
Well, it's a case of the Murphys. Everything that can possibly go wrong has indeed gone wrong for Chennai. But I think Jerome Vinith is, of course, the lone silver lining. But apart from him, I think there has been an over-reliance on Perotto. But if a couple of these younger guys can step up and take the load off Perotto's shoulders. And that's where I'm banking big on the new Uzbek import, Azizbek Kuchkorov, who's just flown in. And if he can take some of the load in the middle as a front row attacker, he really can come good. And just a look at that squad will reveal that there is enough bench strength. There is enough talent, of course. Suraj Chaudhary has been really good as far as blocking is concerned. Samir has been their primary setter. And he edges out Nanjil Surya only because Nanjil's been carrying an injury. He's just coming off an injury. And Samir also happens to be the better blocker of the two.
Yeah, well, that's right. Leandro Meha has been replaced, and in comes the Uzbeki Azizbek Kuchkorov. That's what Chennai fans are telling him. Up to Kuchkorov. Maybe not in Hindi. Right. We have to talk about Samir Chaudhary as well. He's been one of the positives for Chennai. Clearly holds the key for Chennai.
Yes, I think in general they are overcomplicating the things.
Okay.
So that's my point in this. Our yellow fellows, not today, the pinky fellows, they need a little more basics. They need some sets a little higher for Jerome, that he has more using his height. So I think if they're gonna change this today, they a little more precising, they have chances at least.
Right, you had a point to make on Samir.
Yeah, because Samir has also been a very industrious chap. He can really bring in the goods as far as the setting is concerned. But I'm also hoping that, like she rightly pointed out, Samir Chaudhary will also distribute the sets accordingly. Aside from those beautiful, delectable dumps, I really hope that he brings Kuchkorov into play as well, because this Uzbekistan international has recently come off a best player in the league performance. He helped his team win the Thailand National League. So he's certainly got quality. Unfortunately, he might be a little jet lagged though. He's just coming off a series win, a league win, but he hasn't had enough time to acclimatize. Hopefully that's not an issue, hopefully.
On the other hand, Chennai need to now take off. 4 games in, only 4 points. This is when they've got to really hit that 5th gear and go for the kill. They need a 3-0, 3-1 win, and they also need a few super points to go their way. The KPI super point, one of my favorite innovations in this league. It's something that can be called for before the team has reached 12 points. And only once a set, remember, and if you win that point, you get 2. If not, the opposition gets 2 points. What about an ace? We call it the super serve here, the Bank of Baroda super serve. And it's a serve that's not touched by any opposition player. And if that happens, you get 2 instead of 1, and that can really stir the pot in this league. Right. So, Chennai versus Ahmedabad. Chennai at 7, Ahmedabad at 3. Chennai have to get going. Ahmedabad need to consolidate their position. I know you're a Chennai supporter, but objectively speaking, do they really have a chance against an Ahmedabad who has pretty much all bases covered, despite Angamuthu not doing well?
And this is the part that I really dread, Manish, where you put me on the spot. Yeah, but to be honest, Ahmedabad have been playing superlatively.
Yeah.
Angamuthu hasn't really been required as much because the Mongolian magician Batsuri has been delivering the goods. Nanda has come of age in the last couple of games.
Yep.
So Ahmedabad are going all guns blazing objectively. I still want Chennai to win, and I want them to win 3-1. A lot of my favorites are playing for Ahmedabad defenders as well, so 3-1.
Right, it's a clash between the head and the heart as well. Carla, who are you going with? No Goa, so you can, no pressure then.
Ahmedabad defenders, 3-0.
You're a mean woman.
That's not about meanness. I like them, Chennai as well.
Nicht gut.
Chennai has been the first city I've ever been in India, so I like Chennai as well.
Go on, fight more.
We'll save for off camera, yeah.
3-1 to Ahmedabad. Should be a cracker. Enjoy it. It's coming up live on the other side of this break. Chennai need a win. Ahmedabad do as well. It's match 22 coming up live on the other side of this break on the Sony Sports Network and YouTube.
Namaskar, Hyderabad! Hello and welcome to Season 4 of RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Tonight, in match number 1, from the heart of Gujarat comes Resilience, who are up against the quick and electric Blitz of the South. It is Chennai Blitz versus Ahmedabad Defenders! A quick toss of date, Ahmedabad defenders won the game and opted to receive. And now let's welcome our referees for the match today. First referee, Mr. Parveen Khokar. Second referee, Mr. M.I. Shameen. And technical official, Mr. Ajit Singh.
Every evening gets that little more interesting in the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. This evening, it's Chennai Blitz, desperate for a big victory to keep themselves in the hunt for a top 4 finish against an Ahmedabad defenders who are doing incredibly well at the moment, but they have struggled with form at times. 8 points so far for the defenders. A win tonight would take them up for tied first, although Bengaluru and Mumbai have a game in hand. We see Bengaluru up next against the Heroes. Chennai need a win to go up to 5th. Let's head down to Sartak, who's going to bring in our Warriors for another evening.
The Season 2 champions are raring to go. Come on in, the Ahmedabad Defenders!
Season 2 winners of the prize. pressure by Indian legend Muthu Swami, followed by his brother Chanti John and Angamuthu. Those three have been such big players for this team over the years. So far this year, underneath that man Dragon Bonnage, it's been good, but could be better. Batsarai has been an inspired addition all the way from Mongolia, and he will need to perform again this evening.
This team needs to get back to winning ways. Let's welcome the Chennai Blitz!
Out come the Chennai Blitz, led by Jerome Benny. Samir Chowdhury follows him closely, the setter of this team, and Luis Perotto, just following last year's winner and MVP Jerome Benny. Perotto was part of that Calicut team that won the league last year, and they have come to Chennai, but it hasn't all been straightforward. Their last match out against Bengaluru showed a lot of signs of progress and a lot of aggression, but sometimes the setting not quite there, maybe too quick, and also, as their team manager told me earlier on, there's just too many errors at the moment.
Requesting all those who can stand to rise for the Indian national anthem.
నేషనల్ యాంథమ్ కోసం అందరూ దయచేసి నించోవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Chennai looking to bounce back after a tight one against Bengaluru, where almost every set went to the wire. Jerome Benny still the top scorer in this league, but it just shows how much they're relying on the right side. Muthu Swami there in your picture, the setter and one of the main men in Indian volleyball internationally. This is a huge evening for the defenders. One would feel if they can win here, they're almost in the final four. Here's what's happened with the toss. Ahmedabad won the toss and chose to receive first. Well, let's meet the team, shall we? Chennai Blitz. Well, Luis Perotto starts, Suraj Chowdhury, Tarun Gowda, Samir Chowdhury as well starts in the setting department, and that's interesting. Jerome Beneath starts on the right side. Aditya Rana starts as a blocker, who's been very impressive for me during this competition. Perotto, he's there to make sure everything sticks together in the pass. He is steady as ever. The question would be, do they score enough points on that left side? Be the question. There is the head coach, Arun Khan, and there's no place in the starting lineup for Avizbek Kuchkarov, who should come off the bench, the Uzbekistan international, who's just joined yesterday. The Ahmedabad defenders, Nanda Gopal will start on the outside. He's been one of the main men in this league as an outside hitter. That means that there's no place for Chanti John, who came off the bench in the opening game of the season and completely turned things around for this team. Atkins starts in the middle. He has got a high percentage of kills through that area. Past Chowdhury is the big news. He gets the start in front of Angamuthu, and in all my time covering this league, I can't remember Angamuthu starting on the bench for the Ahmedabad defenders. So it shows that that man there, Dragan Bonic is not scared to make changes if he feels that his star performance are not quite firing, and Harsh Chowdhury was pretty special off the bench. First referee, Plavin Kokar, and he will be ably assisted on the floor by one of our favourites, Mr. Shami. So, Louis Let with you in the commentary box, Manish Batavia and Carla Borger. We got the voice of Indian volleyball, one to my right and two to my right. We have a two-time Olympian having an absolute blast watching this league for the very first time. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Louis. A fun midweek evening here for us and for the millions watching us on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. In Chennai, for a change, in pink, up against the Ahmedabad Defenders, champions of Season 2. Chennai dressed in pink, but not in the pink of health. Only 2 wins in 4 matches. This is, of course, match number 5. They're at number 7 on the points table. They've got to get going tonight. A loss tonight will pretty much mean curtains for them. And the path to the semis will look near impossible to traverse. Ahmedabad, meanwhile, have to win tonight to stay at number 3 on the points table behind Mumbai and Bengaluru. That's where it stands. The pinks versus the whites. It is Chennai versus Ahmedabad. Here we go then. Who's going to set the tone? Muthuswamy Appavu holds the key as the team's captain and the team's number 1 setter. Batsuri is the danger, but what about that man? Luis Felipe Perotto in pink.
Well, I've whinged about the defenders not setting the middle enough in this competition. And there it was, first ball of the game, so well done. That's okay, that one doesn't matter too much. Good swing from Perotto. He'll be happy. And I would like to see Chennai play the same way as they did against the Torpedoes. Just sort out the setting a little bit and cut down the errors. They should be a very good bet. Maybe not the favourites, but a good bet if they can do that.
First hit of Batsuri. I didn't see a touch. They are also not going for a review. They are clearly out. No touch.
I just had the pleasure of meeting that man.
You did?
What a lovely chap.
Yeah? Tell us more.
What do you want to know? He's having a lovely time here. He's enjoying it immensely. Shows Harsh Chowdhury! Shows Harsh Chowdhury! Oh my days, who is this man?
He's the man that's replaced the superstar Angelman Angamuthu, and straight away Muthuswamy says, if I'm going to bring him in the starting line, I might as well use him. Harsh Chowdhury has been waiting for this opportunity to start a PVL game for the Ahmedabad Defenders, and he was so good in that last game that they had to start him. So it looks like that is a new combo. That's the genesis of a new combo for the Defenders. Muthu plus Harsh. Nicely done that. Powerful hit from the right by Tarun Gowda, the number 6.
Yeah, I don't mind Tarun Gowda being set on this tempo because he's got to be quicker than the middle blocker getting across. I've got no, especially when the pass is good. Doesn't make sense in some other situations, but in that situation it certainly does.
Again, they're searching Batsuri in reception, and we just talked about it. Batsuri, he's getting served of all the teams, so he's in the statistic. He gets the 2nd most receptions in the league, which is kind of insane if you think that he's also performing, and also he gets a lot of sets, so it's just insane performance of him.
He's the 4th ranked outside in the league at the moment. So, and that's including everything in terms of passing and hitting.
One of the reasons why he's being sent so much is because the other option, which is their go-to option, that hasn't fired. And I suppose it's more out of compulsion that Muthuswamy has had to activate the other option. Who else but Batsuri? Tonight you might see a more balanced offering to Batsuri and to Harsh.
Yeah, you'd hope so, and more in the middle, because that's going to make their life easier at the moment. Statistically, Meteors Loftusness is the best all-round outside after last night in the league.
Prabha. Batsuri blocked once. Okay, he's gone to the other side. That push did not work. And Chennai Suraj Chaudhary, the blocker, has sent it back.
Yeah, I think they might be in trouble here tonight, the defenders, if I'm honest with you. Because I think that they've been struggling to find their absolute best. Where I do feel like Chennai are slowly getting better and staying more aggressive, KB.
Yeah, well, I go with no predictions anymore because this league is just unpredictable.
Yeah, let's go for the wildest prediction ever, and let's go for a Chennai 3-0 because last night was a wild ticket here. Kochi leading against Mumbai before giving it back to them 3-2. And then where did the Thunderbolts go last night? After one good performance, one under par performance, and then they go down 3-0, but that's the pipe working. Twice they've gone through there, and twice it's, well, have a look at that man giving the old point and thumbs up. He's over the moon. Aaron, he knows that Tarun is running things through the pipe. It's an Kabel super spike, and the pipe, look at that, the middle takes the middle. And there's always 4 zones, so ideally you should have a hitter through every zone, and there should be 4v3.
I'd love to know what shade of pink that is. Is it a fuchsia pink?
The pinky pink.
Whatever it is, it's working. So far, Chennai looking like they have a certain rhythm, a certain... Oh, yes! Right on the money! And who's that man? That's that man! Jabaz Jerome delivers a super serve, a Bank of Baroda super serve. That was delicious.
JV, baby, doing JV things out here. I'm just looking at this Ahmedabad side, and we've commented on them. They struggle when the momentum's against them. And again, their body language is so flat, Jerome. No, their body language in there, there's just no hype guy. And this is where I say it once, I say it a million times. If Daniel Montezani played for this team this year, they would be 5 times better, the defenders. Just because he's a hype guy, he keeps everybody going. It's lacking a real solid leader, in my opinion, but they're a great team.
Okay then, Muttu, Avinav and Nanda, the trio in the front court. Behind them is Batsuri and Harsh in serves. Okay, that's been half blocked, good job, no problem. And the whistle has come off because of a foul from the Chennai front court. And Jerome says no, we might not review, he's checking.
Oh, no, not this again. This is happening a lot to this team. Set's too far forward, it's too low, and they're in trouble.
7-6 to Chennai in the first set. Akin once again. Oh, that floated tantalizingly close to that end line and then lands long. Chennai lead by 2 as we head into the first. Amul, cool. Technical timeout. Stay tuned.
the Super Cool Emerging Player nominees. These players are under 25 and they've never played for India. Now, there's a few things I can't get my head around. Nanda being on that nominees list, crazy. I thought he'd A, I thought he was older. B, I thought he'd played for India. Joel Benjamin as well. The new Jimmy George.
I think all of us need to have a dinner with Dragan and ask him how he does that tough job of picking players who play for India.
Nothing
He's the
spicy,
India
though.
coach.
Nothing spicy for Dragan.
Muthu goes to Harsh and it's marked again. I like this quiet confidence that Harsh Chaudhary brings in. He doesn't panic. He doesn't try to overhit it. So good, that left to Universal.
Yeah, it's a good swing, but he misses out. That one's just a bit too wide. He takes it a bit late, KB.
Exactly, and he just spoke with the setter that he needs it a little higher, so a little miscommunication in this one.
I feel like that's a connection that has to be built. I feel like Samir, I don't know, he has to be at his very best. Baroto misses the serve, but I still think Chennai are a good bet here this evening, purely for the fact that they just seem like they're a little bit more gelled together. I would honestly say this is not an Ahmedabad team that we've become used to seeing over the previous seasons.
Goes straight to the libero, Muthu. And then they're set for Peroto. They saw it coming. Abhinavia saw it coming, but unfortunately couldn't absorb the shock of that powerful spike from Peroto. At 10-7 now with double figures, lead by 3 Chennai. 5 away from winning the first set.
3 points down the climb today. That's a great set from Samir. Back set, moves it back, 3 up. Peroto's good away from the body.
In fact, wasn't Abhinav, it was Nanda Gopal who was at the receiving end of that spike. Still haven't called for a super point. You can call for it before you reach the 12-point mark. Remember, a super point, escape your super point, which is worth 2. Here we go. Off the net. Now a chance for Muthu. Goes to Nanda! That is another weapon that Ahmedabad can activate. Nanda nukes it right. Nails it down.
I really like Nanda on the right side at Kabel Super Spike. He's always so aggressive on that right side. Every time in that rotation, Mutu's happy to give him the ball.
And with his 180 meters, he's really one of the, let's say, not the tallest in the team, to say it positive.
He's still 12 centimeters taller than me.
And he's jumping for sure more than you.
It's an interesting conversation, Trigger. Shorter players in the league who have done well. Rohit comes to my mind. Rohit Kumar of...
yeah, he's doing good. Serving well.
Rohit Yadav, sorry, of the Goa Guardians.
Yep.
Not a tall man, but so good with the serves, with the spikes.
Yep.
Blocks very well too. We saw that last night.
Amal Thomas played well last night. Okay. Mr. Bullage has decided to go for the paddle. And that means this point will be worth 2.
Muthu this time goes to Matsuri. And that man is reclaiming a block touch, are they? And they will review it. Looks like Dragan Bonic will review it. What for, we'll find out. What is it for? Oh, net fault from the opposition.
So the players are pretty sure in this one.
No,
I personally didn't see it, but doesn't mean that
review taken by
there has been no net touch.
Net fault.
Let's have a closer look on this. It's a big point for the defenders.
Well, big moment. Is there a touch? Net touch on the way down. Oh, what a call. What a call. And you talk about moments in matches that might just change things. Wow. That could be the biggest call of this league so far. Desperate for this. difference between two teams would shrink drastically.
So probably it's been already on the ground and then the net touch.
13-8 looks very different to what would be 11-10. That's how big that point was.
This is when fifth gear turns to reverse gear. A freebie then offered by the Chennai serve, 13-9 now. A 4-point gap.
Akin, I would love to see him get more involved in these games. There seems to be sets that go by where we just don't see him used at all. And he has been one of the most efficient middles in this league so far. And I just, for the life of me, don't know why he's not getting more involved in this game. You see Matt West the other night from the Torpedoes really feeding the middles at the beginning and the end of the set. And this team would benefit so much. Another one, okay. Samir's over enemy lines. 13-10 now. Maybe the defenders. Good timeout. That's a great timeout from Harron and Chennai. Just slowing things down before it gets too much for them. KB, I think Chennai deserve the lead overall. I think they play better volleyball so far. As we have a look at the top 5, Libero is brought to you by Netinrich, and this is based on positive reception percentage. Anand leads the way with 66.7, 56.1. Prabhakaran, Anash 55.6, Alan Ashik 55.1, and Ramanathan 52.3. We've got some wonderful liberos in this league, and we are really seeing them shine.
Really short, I agree. And Chennai, they have good matches, and right now they look a little better. But the defenders, they come out of nowhere, and you think they have no chance, and at the end they win.
That's very true. They seem to be this team that when things are going their way, they look incredible. But when things are not going their way, it takes them a long time to find a way out of it.
Yes, but they are still winning games.
Yeah, they are. Finding a way. And sometimes that's what winning a championship is all about. Just finding a way to get over the line. On the front court receiver, another one on to Batsuri. As they are looking good value, the Chennai Blitz. They were looking for a bit of a bounce back after that loss to the Torpedoes. They played some very good volleyball on that day, just too many errors. I'll tell you what, the errors are down here this evening compared to that Torpedoes performance. And all of a sudden, they look like they could do one over Ahmedabad here. That's smart, going with the volley, changing the pace for Otto, and he had Akin in his pocket. Well, there you have it. First set goes the way of the Chennai Blitz, 15-10. Much deserved 1-0 victory. Chennai lead Ahmedabad 1-0, and look at the unforced errors, 5 apiece. Probably a little bit too high from both teams, to be completely honest with you, but 6 successful spikes, 1 block, the difference, and they have certainly been the better team. That super serve was key for Jerome Beneath early on, and also the super point was absolutely huge stroke of luck. Oh, look who's back.
All right then. They kept him away, allowed him an opportunity to see the proceedings, perhaps read the Chennai Blitz and their attack. And now the main man is back on court. Angamuttu. Nanda serves straight to the libero. Samir to Tarun, and he has been... Oh, he's not been blocked.
I like him with the quick ball on the right side. Batsuri's not really ready for it. I mean, he's still drifting in the block a little bit, but he can show he can hit both ways from there. I don't think that's the right ball for Jerome Beneath, but I think it's the right ball for Taryn.
Okay then, here we go. Angamuttu gets going. Now that'll settle his nerves a little bit. All the cobwebs in his mind about not starting. I'm sure those thoughts would have crossed his mind, Angamuttu. But that's not a bad beginning at all.
Yes. Again, they didn't find a way. Like, he's scoring. Again, he's trying to use the block, but he doesn't have a lot of opportunities out of the set, in my opinion.
No, it sort of forces him to certain zones. There's an error. They're using the middle, doesn't matter. Look at Mutu. You're right there, big man. You got a problem.
Slightly casual shot that by Suraj Chaudhary in the middle. Tries to slap it really hard. The horizontal palm didn't work. Should have gone slightly straighter. Anyway, the moment's gone 2-1 to the defenders after losing the first set. This is, of course, the start of the second set. Abhinav BS now to serve straight to Tarun Gowda. Oh, great stuff by the libero. Perotta tries a bit of footy magic as well. Wasn't to be.
Is he okay?
I hope the libero hasn't injured himself. They're all attending to him. He's okay. T. Srikanth.
At least back on his feet. Wow.
Oh, he crashed into that
What a run.
advertising hoarding. He's back on his feet. This is why the liberos add so much flair and magic to the sport. Shotmen have a role in volleyball. Kara.
Yes, and I hope they made a picture out of this, because this was an insane catch.
Superman Srikanth? Yes, Superman Srikanth, how about that?
Yeah, that was phenomenal from him.
Beautifully done by Jerome now. There's a separate battle on between Angamuttu and Jerome. They both want brag rights for being the better universal. Angamuttu came in and scored, and Jerome this time goes even better. Clean strike. Comes down hard and absolutely drills it with the full might of his right shoulder. Oh, Matt Van Wiesel. The Mumbai Meteors think tank is here for some intel gathering.
And you can see straight away he's looking at the arm, and I think he's suggesting that Jerome's not hitting the ball as high as he can, which is what we're saying. It's quick enough to score though. And already Chennai just look like they're ready for this challenge here. And I would just like to see Ahmedabad just step up to the challenge and step up to the plate here. Arkabel super spike. There's no way Pro should be, for me, scoring from there. Yeah. Batsuri, not a bad decision, didn't quite close. Oh, big. Big boy Batsuri, I think. On the left-hand side, gets up, jumps out of the gym, and hammers one home.
That is the Mongolian magician. Making Caroline I go 1, 2, and 3. Batsuri!
showing the snap today. Love it.
Good serve. And an even better block. Akin into the act now. And the ball have woken up. No more snooze buttons. Shaban win that block from that man, GS Akin. And a new India assurance super block. That's how you deny the mighty Peroto. Bonic loves it as well.
Yeah, that's lights out. That's a house. Food too. Look at Batsuri giving it the gun flex in the background. I like Akin in this team. I want more Akin. That's all I want. Use him more. I sort of said that the defenders lack a little bit of leadership, but Batsuri's trying to lead through his actions a little better today. Akin's always trying. He's been trying with Chennai for a long time, hasn't he, Akin? Chennai's former middleman. Didn't have much success with Chennai. Played some of his best volleyball under Ruben Volichin.
Yep, captain Chennai as well. We'd forgotten about that subplot. Jerome Vinith now. Usually serves big. Goes straight to Prabha, then Muthu. Now comes Ankamuthu! Well, that's a message to Jerome. Straight from the house of Ankamuthu. That was a venomous spike from angle man Ankamuthu. He is back.
Great pass and clean as a whistle. He puts it down diagonal, cross court.
Wow.
Batsuri. Off the top of that, well done, Peroto. Just stops a two-pointer, gives him a chance. And in the end, it's... Whoa! He's back, everyone! This is the angle man we all know and love.
You see how a little bit of a breather at times helps. You take a bit of a break, watch the proceedings from the outside. He shouldn't have touched that. That was landing outside. Just couldn't stop himself.
What would you have done? Would you have played it?
I would have let it go.
You'd have let it go?
Yep.
I think it's too close to call, even in the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have got an eagle eye, though.
it makes sense because if it does land on the line, then it's 2 points. So yeah, fair call. There it is, the Uzbeki, the 25-year-old Azizbek Kuchkorov, the number 16. This is his first appearance.
Played at the Carver Championships where India did so well, didn't they? That's one thing I do love doing, is watching the Indian national team now.
He comes in as the middle blocker of the side. I like how relaxed that dugout looks now for Ahmedabad. In this set, they look a lot more settled. But Suri should have gone big. Should have gone big with the serve. Won't be happy with that.
He tried something. Maybe not the best idea in a super point. But yes, also he can make some mistakes, huh?
He's allowed to, yes. Absolutely. Definitely giving Chennai a little bit. Oh, you had to get up and hit that one. You may as well have hit that one looking at the set from Akin. And in the end, oh my days, Samir.
Okay, then Chennai want to review it, or do they? Yes, they will. They're claiming a touch off the block. Or have they? No, they haven't. Goes in against it. That ball landed long, and now Ahmedabad lead by 3 in set 2 as we head into the Amul Cool technical timeout. Stay tuned.
CC MVP leaderboards. Almost went through the whole alphabet there. As Joel Benjamin leads the way, he's up next, as is Jalen Penrose against the Calicut Heroes, and then Jerome beneath. He is still up there, even in a struggling Chennai side. He certainly hasn't lost it since last season. It suggests that the delivery's not quite as consistent into his hitting window. And now someone's got to do something. That's a great swing. That really is a great swing from way downtown. And the only thing I'm really going to whinge about here, it's a great swing, but when you're out of system like this, the block has to start wider. Oh, Mutu. Okay, you just decided not to block. Okay, so then that's a problem.
For a short man, Tarun Gowda does pack quite a punch. Not one of the taller attackers or taller players in this league, but mighty impressed with what he's done. 8-6 now in the second set. Ahmedabad certainly look a lot more switched on, and even better after Rangamuthu walked on court. They were gunning for him, were they? Now the lead swells to 3. It's amazing how it's been a trend with Ahmedabad. They take some time to wake up, and they look poor when they're hitting the snooze button. But once they wake up, it's just a different feel altogether.
They could be like a little bit like Manish, though. They might go for another nap in a minute.
Yes, the Gujaratis like to take that afternoon nap. We like power naps. Yeah, we do. But when we wake up, we have our batteries fully charged, and we see that with the defenders tonight.
Yeah, maybe that's where I'm from. That's where the half Indian of me is. Little afternoon nap full of energy. I tell you what, though, I don't go to sleep until very late after watching this league because the adrenaline is still pumping.
Nanda! Sadly doesn't get a touch. Or does he? Oh, yes, he does. This is such a mighty side. Ahmedabad defenders, it's just about all of it coming together. Because on paper, this team seems to have a lot of bases covered, much like the Goa Guardians, who were so good last evening.
Yeah, Carla, you've seen enough of this league now. Who would you say is the best team?
The best.
Big question.
Pooh, for sure Goa's the best serving team. This I know.
Yeah.
I feel, and the statistics is also saying this.
Oh, 3 blockers up and now the system set. That's how you play. That's another error. This is the Chennai. This is Chennai and Bengaluru. 1 minute they're playing high level. The next, they're making errors. And we can give Taran lots of credit when he does things well, but he's got to be putting those away.
Yeah, Chennai can at times be brittle, at times directionless, distracted. They've been guilty of not being able to consolidate on the good moments or good passages play. Now, Samir goes to the middle. It's not worked. A bit of footy from Jerome. They'll come again. That third touch has to go across. And the antenna comes in to take the lead to 5 points now for the defenders.
It's another error, but I don't mind this from the liberos so much. Like, he's trying to do the right thing there, and it's almost perfect. It's a little bit too wide, but he moved his feet. His feet were moving so quickly underneath him. It's like watching a duck.
It's good when the feet are moving fast. But yeah, it's been a very tight and close set, and impossible to attack this one.
I think he'll go to the libero. Oh, almost. Not a very good reception, but they can make amends. Superb work by Batsuri for having recycled that ball. Jerome pushes it, gets a touch, goes long, point to Chennai.
Well played by Jerome. Very smart. So first of all, rescuing this ball. Great dig of Batsuri. And now you see Jerome with a Scipio super point.
Are you starting to become a little bit of a fan of Batsuri?
I'm not a fan, I'm just like appreciating how you feel when you get served all the time and you're still attacking
going well. It's just like really out of a player's view. Wow, what an angle from Mr. Engelman. And just, it's so good what he's doing. And when I saw the statistics today in my room, I was going nuts because out of a outside player, former, it's insane what he's doing.
It is good.
Under pressure, he's performing, and again, they're searching him. He's serving, he's there for the team.
Yeah, he's definitely doing his job. He really is, and I'm going to like him more and more the more I see him. I just don't know if... I think Ahmedabad are looking for a little bit more of a gel guy, and I think that's the only thing they're missing between being how they are now and very dominant in this league, or very close to being there. Is that pipe's good, but it's not quite the one, is it? But that ball is outside the antenna, so it's going to be a Chennai ball. Manish, who's the best team in the league for you?
Ooh. I'm sort of tilting towards Goa, but then Bengaluru pulled me back, and then Ahmedabad as well. So it's a three-way race for me. I like Bengaluru's attitude. I like Goa's vibe.
Yeah, I mean,
I have an emotional sort of chord with Ahmedabad as well, so it's a tricky one for me. Bang! Shot bang! Akin aces it down.
Oh, hello, Akin. Oh, nice to see you. Right through the middle again. Get this guy in the game as much as you can. He is going to make everything easier.
Goa, come to think of it, Prince, Rohit, Chirag, they didn't need Menzel last night, they didn't use Manoj last night, and yet they were so good. So they have so many very good players for all positions.
Yep, they put the cat amongst the pigeons last night, didn't they? And maybe Ahmedabad are going to put the cat amongst the pigeons this evening as Akin, hello Akin, makes another one. Ahmedabad lead 15-10, and we are tied up at 1-1 here. You can never expect what's coming next here. The New India Assurance Super Block is all about Akin, and for me, we don't talk about him enough because he's not in the game enough, but he's having a very good season. Well, there you have it, 15-10 in the second set, and the defenders back 1-1. Sets at 1-1. Not much between these two teams overall, I feel. It could go either way still, but speaking to Dragan Bonic earlier on, he was saying he was enjoying his first year here with the Ahmedabad defenders, and he said these games go so quickly and these sets just disappear in an instant, and that is exactly what's happening here. Angamudu's come in, and guys, he's done a very good job, hasn't he?
Yes, he does, and I'm quite happy because the last matches he didn't find his rhythm, and still I believe they can do better with him.
I believe so too, with the delivery of the set. And I think Samir will get us underway then in set 3, and he will go after Batsuri just like a lot of other teams do as well. That's a better set for me towards Jerome. That ball's just hanging a little bit more, and it allows him just to tee off high.
In a sense, it's a battle between Samir Chaudhary and Muthuswamy Appavu, the CPUs, the attack offense generators of both teams, and I think Samir is sort of growing in reputation as one of the younger, more promising setters of this league and India. That man on your screen, Samir Chaudhary. Straight to the libero. Now Muthu for Angamuthu. Straight at Jerome. Akin. In fact, it's Abhinav there, not Akin. The middle blocker, right place, right time, gets one more into the bag for Ahmedabad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, you'll sort of say, oh, Peroto, don't volley the ball like that. But look where the ball is. It's a little bit too far forward for me, and it's Jerome setting it out of rhythm. He didn't want to commit to hammering that one. You've got to love every evening here. You have no idea what's coming next.
And what serve is coming next.
I would never have predicted Ahmedabad serving on 75 million meters out.
I know what's coming next. Later tonight, it's a team that can't lose and another team that can't win. Tell me who. Match number 2 tonight.
Sounds like my relationship. One can't lose and one can't win. Anyway, back to Baroda. Super serve at the right time for Chennai, and it's Taran again. This is a massive moment, just as the defenders, and that is such a good serve. Off-body slider to the baseline. Get in there, Taran. And Chennai, all of a sudden, have got Ahmedabad back under pressure. I did think it could go back the other way quite quickly.
Jerome. Well, after that really poor service reception where two players crashed into each other, the libero and Angamuthu. And Angamuthu straight away apologized to the libero because it was Prabhas' ball, the libero's ball. There was no coming back after that poor reception. That's where all attacks originate. 5-1 now, Chennai on their way back. They lead by 4 in the third set.
Kabir, top 5 attackers of the season. Joel Benjamin goes up later, but Jerome beneath leading the way here at the beginning of the evening. He's only going to add to that tally with wonderful swings like that. Chirag Yadav yesterday was absolutely superb for Goa, I thought, as was Nathaniel Dickinson and Batsuri. We know what he's about. Back, just getting a little bit of feedback from Jerome beneath. We haven't seen a lot of Az's back as Leandro Jose was unfortunately not cleared to play in this league, so I feel that's also hurt Chennai. Imagine if they had him from the start. That's worth 3 or 4 points a set, surely.
Nanda to Muthu, to Angamuthu. There is a protection at the back. The libero will try to keep in play, and then that third touch. Straight to Nanda. Once again, that combo. This time they go to Batsuri. The push. Okay, interesting rally. In fact, it's a bizarre rally, and it had to end with a net fault. What an anticlimax. What a letdown.
It's going to be a netted super defence for a lot of different reasons. Toronto, I think, in the cover, tremendous. I think that's Samir that had to get down and play the tip. Perotto twice having to step in, and look how quick he is off the ball. Batsuri all over the net. Oh, hello, Shanti.
Okay, they've brought in another star. See, I told you, these good teams have an embarrassment of riches. Shanti John, what a terrific player. They go straight to Shanti. Give him a feel of the ball. In comes Akamuttu, but he's been blocked by the Uzbeki Kuchkorov. The 25-year-old middle blocker smiles for the first time in this league.
Does he?
Yes, he did. He loved it.
Are you sure?
That new India assurance super block. Him and Perotto in sync, in unison.
Must be a Dragan Mihailovic short smile. As big moment, Scapia super points being called by the defenders.
We're trailing by 6. Now they trail by 4 because Akin gets it going. When in trouble, run your middle, activate Akin, and that is often plan A in times of strife. Smart play by Muthusamy.
Yeah, I'd love to just see more of it. I know I sound like, yeah, I'm just repetitive, but he doesn't miss.
They need the middle, especially Engelmann still has trouble to put the ball straight down on the ground.
They need to hold the middle. They need to hold the middle so they can flip it to the pins and get the one-on-ones and open up the seams. Engelmann serves out, and Ahmedabad are back in a world of trouble. As it's all called technical timeout. Top 5 servers, we've seen some big boys out there hitting the serve. Rohit Yadav has been one of those more impressive ones, and he's not as big as the likes of Abhinav Sana, Setu, and George Anthony, I think, has had a very good season as well. Martin Takavar from Kolkata, they'll be wanting another bounce back. They've been inconsistent this year. Interesting game now. Every set's been one team performing and the other one underperforming so far.
Flat and fast that serve, and this time the Akin option did not work. They were ready. Okay, you run the middle as much as possible, but mix it up.
No, but that's actually okay.
It's your fault, Louis.
No,
it's your fault.
I'm okay with it.
You are asking all the time for middle, now they play in middle, and you also complain.
Yep. In your shots, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Because next time they go, they'll be able to open it up. It's sort of just surrendering 1 point to probably win 3 or 4.
Agreed.
And I'm okay with that. I would rather overrun him and then be fine.
The problem is they trail by 6. It's all linked to the scoreboard. But he should have let it go. He should have let it go. It was going long. Prabha just couldn't stop himself. How do you stop that from Perotto? A dagger down the line from Luis Felipe Perotto. Chennai lead by 7 with that RR Kabil super spike. I like.
Yeah, this is when the speed of Samir really works.
Can we forward the game to the 5th set?
Yeah, because we all know it's going there now. Let's just start the 5th set. Carla Borger, I don't think you're wrong there.
I think with teams like Goa and Chennai and Ahmedabad, forget about the first 4 sets. Play the 5th set straight away.
Yeah, 1 set 50. This league's already crazy enough, guys, okay? It's already crazy enough. Angamutu, that's a good swing. The good thing about being the height of Angamutu is you've always got the trump card that you can go off hands.
He tried to go straighter on that occasion, targeting the left of that triple block. What happened there? Tarun Gowda, he hurt his back. It's very key to the balance that Chennai have. The number 6, he's been under the radar, but he's done very well in what's been an otherwise disappointing season for Chennai so far. 2 wins, 2 losses. Both those wins came in 5 sets. Shanti John now to serve. Great serve!
Oh, it's come back.
Outstanding piece of defense, have to say, by Peroto. Yes, Chennai won, Ahmedabad won that point, but that is an acrobatic pass like no other. Let's take a look at that.
It's all about saving, first of all, the reception. And this back row from Shanti T is an Arakabel super spike for sure.
That is Shanti John at his very best. Hammering a jump serve. Buju says, if you're feeling it, I'll give you the ball back in the pipe. And he does that. Maybe it's Shanti's day again. This is where he likes it. He likes coming off the bench, giving his team the energy they need. And that's okay.
Now, let's show you what Luis Felipe Peroto did on that previous point. Take a look at this. Wow. What a return. It doesn't matter how it ended. Now, this point tells you how players give it their absolute best in this league. Shanti John was pumped up, but well done to Peroto. 11-5 now, 6-point the lead for Chennai in the 3rd set. It's 1 apiece.
Both teams bringing their A game from the service line. That's a good touch. 2 up in the block. You can see it happening early. It's good from the middle, just releasing. Atkin senses the players going to the pin, gets out there quickly, double stacks. Good, quick hands to finish. New India Assurance super block. Is this set back on now? Have the defenders got a chance?
Okay, they've brought in a service substitution. Harsh Chaudhary is back. Angamut is still on court.
What position is this going to?
I think he's going to go diagonal straight to Peroto.
Yeah, he definitely goes to 5 on the service line. Past Chowdhury, that's his...
Yeah, that seems to be his go-to angle, typically. Unless he decides to do something else and goes down the line to the man in yellow, the libero. We'll see.
To do that, he's really going to have to open his arm up. Let's see.
Jerome is back on court. In zone 1, right next to the libero. What's Harsh thinking now? Does he go diagonal between Tarun Gowda and Peroto? Most likely. Exactly that! Oh! We have to take a look at that on the replay. From where we're watching, Louis, that was mighty close to the end line. Or was it? We'll find out.
Yeah, I think that's gone out the back. That's exactly the serve he likes. They'll be ready for that if they've done their prep. Big tendency. 12-6. Very comfortable set. I mean, Taran's service run was a big difference in this set. And Peroto fires long. Do you feel that Ahmedabad have just got their way back into this set? Or Chennai, come on, they're 3. Mutu.
Five-point lead now. This one has 5 sets written all over it. Tarun has been blocked by Agamuttu and Abhinav, the double A defense battery of the Ahmedabad defenders. It heads to beat all, especially in the front court.
Agamuttu takes this one. He's a wall in block. If he's straight, jumping, his hands penetrating over the net, tall guy. Amazing.
Set tight.
Yeah, set was a bit tight.
I'm such a bearer of bad news. Oh! What was that?
Do you know what we have to do in Germany if you serve and then the ball doesn't touch the net? You have to run one time around the court naked.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Shanti. I wonder if Sean... Does he know that? Sorry, Mutu. Does somebody want to tell Mutu Swami that?
No, since we're playing in India. Moving on.
Yeah, I don't think so.
13-8. 2 away from winning this third set. One apiece after 2. What's up with Ahmedabad? Looks like it's a faulty spark plug. Switched on once and then switched off the next.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
That's more like it. That's when they look a lot more cued in and wired in, Nanda Gopal.
Yeah, you're right with the spark plug. I mean, Kamal, super spike. That's good from Nanda. We know he's good on that right-hand side. Passes off the net. Defenders have found some service. And they found their blocking. Ahmedabad has gone across. And maybe, just maybe, Ahmedabad have started to find something here. Chennai have said, let's take a timeout, which is, if you're an Ahmedabad player, is a very, very big sign that the comeback is on. Ahmedabad very good getting across. Well done to him. That's a massive play. And there he is, number 2 on the New India Assurance top 5 blockers. Ahmedabad from Ahmedabad. That could be... Oh yeah, we've had some massive moments already in this game. The early super serve from Vineeth in the opening set. The super point that just went Chennai's way, but getting Jerome Vineeth at this time of the set, they'll be looking over their shoulder now, Chennai, and there might just be a little bit of vulnerability about them, and we know we have the right man for the job serving for a comeback as well. Nanda been a hero in this team before.
Oh. Kuchkorov couldn't do it. Ahmedabad certainly are. Now, once again, they found that rhythm. The question is for how long can they keep it going? 13-11 the score. Net fault is the ask from Harun Khan, the coach of the Chennai Blitz. They will review it.
Wasn't it 7-1?
Net fault.
Wow. It just shows this game's just flip-flopping either way, and I mean, that's a good thing that, as Carla loves about the defenders, they could turn it around in an instant. But again, I would be really worried if I was both teams about making the Final Four and winning the Final Four if your high level's going to be this high and your low level's going to be very, very low.
You know, the Ahmedabad defenders do have potentially championship winning team, but they haven't shown championship winning form this season. Two very different things.
That's very fair. They certainly do have the team on paper. I mean, I genuinely Mutu. Look at Mutu's face. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Cheeky, cheeky boy, Mutuswamy.
I think Harun Khan feels that he feels a bit let down by that review call. Okay, then moving on. Nanda. There is justice after all. A review goes against you and then you get a freebie because of a service fault.
I think that's fair enough. 3 set points. I can only see 5 sets here. Who am I kidding? Samir.
That service error from Nanda. 13-11. Could have easily been 13-12, and who knows. What a terrible time to commit that service error. Samir, meanwhile, goes straight to Nanda. Muthu now. It's done. Shorty John cannot come up with the goods, or did not come up with the goods on that occasion. And the third set to the Chennai Blitz looks like pink is suiting them a lot more than yellow.
It certainly is suiting them. They are bouncing back after that defeat to Bengaluru. And they are certainly good value. Yes, they surrendered a little bit of a lead there, but they got their way over the finish line. And that will be all that matters to them at the moment. 15-11. Chennai Blitz lead 2-1. This would be some win for them. Well, that was a roller coaster ride, but the Chennai Blitz held on till the very end and just saw it through. Well done to them. 14 successful spikes. Defenders better on the net. 5 blocks to 4. And look at the unforced errors from the Ahmedabad defenders. 3 more than Chennai Blitz, and that's in 3 sets. So Chennai have just softened the errors a little bit from what we saw early on. Certainly softened the errors from when we saw them play Bengaluru. And now the defenders have it all to do again, like we've seen previously in this league. This is maybe where we see their best volleyball come to light, but surely it can't always be that way, KB.
No, surely not. But wow, super spike of Batsuri. And I'm not a fan, I'm just pointing out how great he's attacking.
Of course you're a fan.
Yes, I'm a fan.
Sounds like a fan to me.
Couple super spike.
You know, Ahmedabad find themselves at a certain crossroad. A win tonight will keep them at number 3, but if they lose, their campaign could start to go pear-shaped, and you cannot afford a loss like this at this stage. They're anyway not going to get 3 points. If they win in 5, they get only 2, so that's anyway not ideal, but a loss makes it even worse. Oh, good to see school kids, yeah? Right out of school on a midweek evening.
Yeah, if you keep annoying a wasp or a bee, you're going to get stung, aren't you? I feel like that advertising board's not going anywhere. I feel like it's going to stay right there. If you keep running into it, you're going to get yourself into some trouble.
Oh, great serve. Not easy. Jerome cannot get it through. Super work in the defense by Ahmedabad, and oh, still in play. Well done. Here comes Jerome again. There is protection at the back. Kanda, now Batsuri just pushes it. Deposits a little dollop of ice cream. A little diamond.
What flavor?
Nutty butterscotch.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, they're all over the place here a little bit, the defenders. And it's an ultimate super defense. But again, you stay patient, you give yourself opportunities, and they get away with it from being all over the place.
How about roasted almond or bubblegum flavor?
Now, 1 large pistachio, 1 large chocolate fudge brownie.
Coming right up, sir.
Thanks.
Nanda. Ah, yes! What an arrow from the unbelievable Nanda Gopal. The red flag pointed at where that ball landed. That is a sensational piece of serving. A Bank of Baroda super serve. Takes off, unleashes it, gives it the full rip. He's pumped up, and so are the defenders. 5-0 in set number 4. The Ahmedabad defenders have hit back and hit back hard.
Top 5 setters on their success rate. Matthew West, no surprise he's leading the way for me. The best deliverer of a ball to the hitter in the league. Jitin having a good season, a bit of a bad one last night. Lad having a very good season for Mumbai. Well done, lad. Preet hasn't played that much for Hyderabad, but he's been good when he has come off bench. And all right, fellas up there in the Archibald VIP lounge. Looks pretty good up there.
Just past 8 p.m. I'm sure dinner will be served soon as well. By the way, there's a delicious second game coming up between the Torpedoes and the Calicut Heroes. That's the second game of the night, right after this. This one looks like there's a 5-setter loading. And Batsuri once again finds a way, the Mongolian magician. And Harun Khan sort of semi-admiring it as well. Not too pleased with his team, but
right,
such a smart move from Batsuri.
I'm going to have a whinge here. You got 2 men that stood on the floor, and the coach is frustrated and looking for a throw over. I don't get it. You got to get men up there and blocking. Like, you can't just stand on the floor and wait for the ball. I don't understand how you can be 8-1 up in one set and 6-0 down in the next, and and that is literally what these two teams have been about all season. Nanda's caught fire.
Great serve once again. Okay, then somehow Chennai, who had no business winning that point, have been able to do so. A touch of luck. The rub of the green at times goes your way, or the rub of the pink in this case.
This is the only way to stop with the new India Assurance Super Block to stop Nanda run.
Yes, massive.
Aziz Bek, that man, in his first outing in this league, brought in as a replacement for Leandro. 25-year-old middle blocker has done well so far. Oh,
I mean, if they go on to win this, the defenders, Nanda needs to be considered for the player of the match purely for that service run. Yes, it's a game changer, but it could be the difference of getting them right back in here.
So clear set to the outside, 3 guys up, but Zuri still somehow get it through it. And Louis, did we see anybody serving with this speed so far from Nanda? We see anybody serving like this before the league?
Well, Aziz Bek Kurachov can do what Akin has been doing for Ahmedabad. They run the middle, and that's what he can do as well. 7-2.
I mean, we've seen Seti get on a run, Avanam get on a run, but maybe in such an important time, Seti's been a bit of a game changer. But not, the power, and he's just got on one. And it was exactly what his team needed, and that's what the great players do. They stand up when the team need them. And you felt, even though they lost the last set, the defenders, you still felt like they got their momentum and their mojo back at the back end of that set. And that's carried on over into this set. That's okay. You got to go for your serves here. You got to get after it, but this is not good reading. We all knew this was going to go to a 5th, and I think that's the way it's going. It's Yamukul. Technical timeout.
Welcome back. That's where things stand. Ahmedabad, if they win in 5 sets, they'll go up to 10, which means they'll retain the 3rd spot. However, if Chennai win, they will be level on points with Kolkata. In fact, Chennai could have 3 points as well if they finish this here, and they could be level on points with Delhi as well. So, interesting. They will still remain in the bottom half. Not much changes, but there's a lot more to lose for Ahmedabad. They have to take this to 5. The Mumbai coaches are here as well. The Mumbai Meteors, Makhan Faisal and Abhijit Tarungara. Jerome. Poor set that. He'll try again. There is protection in the back. Nanda has been super in the defense. But Suri has been unstoppable mostly. The libero for Jerome. And the Prabhakaran has kept it in play. Antina to Antina. Finally, they figure a way to block Batsuri.
Yeah, this Chennai side will rest tomorrow. Then they're back up against the Delhi Toofans, and that's a huge game. They need tonight, and they need to win against the Delitons, against the Toofans. Net and Rich super defense.
Great ones on this rally, great ones. But this time probably one set too much to the outside. They need to open as well to the right side. Bangamutu is waiting for his set.
Wow. JV wants a double here. He wants two. This could kick off. We know that Jerome loves questioning, going to the scorer's table. The linesman is coming up, and there must be a review waiting. This is exactly what they're for. There he is, the happy man, Dragan Mihailovic, technical supervisor, Indian head coach, all the way. And here comes the review. KB assurance. I've never seen anyone so sure of anything in their life. They are desperate for a break, desperate for something to go their way.
Review taken by Chennai. Ball in.
It's funny how often Jerome Beneath just comes up with something. They've needed something to go their way. They've needed something to ignite. Oh my days. Oh my days, it doesn't get any closer. One team are going to say it's in, the other team are going to say it's out. And Jerome's... who's Jerome looking at over there? Jerome! That wasn't the nicest look in the world, was it? I have the best.
Wasn't that Dragan for sure? It wasn't. It can't be a Dragan. It can be at the defender in the backcourt, because then he can aim at them like that. Unleashes an arrow like nobody else does. Jerome Beneath or Jamal's Jerome. Jet Jerome, a Jaffa from that man, and RR Kabil, super spike.
We didn't see Perotto finding his grip in service.
Okay, Prabhakaran, Batsuri, really high free ball. Here comes Samir, or Suraj in fact. The middle.
Yeah, Shrikant got a little bit nervous there. He thought he had overpassed the free ball, and luckily Samir just clocked it from nowhere. Akin was all over. It's a really good bit of work. It's good control.
As people who follow and watch a lot of volleyball, guys, that the free pass, do you make of it being so high? Is that the only way to execute that third pass, the free ball?
It's a bit too high for me. I'd like it a couple of balls lower. Still in the right location, just off the net a little bit, so you can have all four options as a hitter. Here we go. It's now or never then. That's now or we're going to a fifth set, I'd say. I don't know how to pitch this game. I'm always trying to think in this job. Are we watching a future champion? Are we watching a team who can really sort of go through adversity? And as much as I want to say that I think the Ahmedabad defenders can win this year, I really don't think they've got enough in the tank. But again, they always find a way. As you say, KB, they could be playing terribly, but then the next set, it's like watching a different team. Scapia super point.
end it counts who's making the last point. And at the end it counts who has the braveness and the right games to win. So I know what you mean with the tank, and I agree, but you just have to win simply. So it doesn't matter how you played before the season. Games are counting at the last 2 games.
Yeah, get the job done. That's the message. And that's exactly what Chennai want to do now. They've been able to block Nanda as well with that monster block. There's a fair bit of power in that spike. It takes serious ability to be able to stop that spike. Take a look at that. Muthu to Nanda, and they saw it coming. The Uzbeki blocker saw it coming. A new India assurance super block. Arun Khan loves it too, and why not? So they were leading by 6. The lead is now down to 2. Just tells you the kind of campaign Ahmedabad have had.
Let's have a look at the Blitz fixtures coming in. Delhi, Mumbai. Not easy, is it? And they need a win here this evening. 1-2, lost 2. And the defenders, Mumbai and Kochi. Kochi, I don't know if they can keep battling the way that we saw just a couple of nights ago against Mumbai, or last night against Mumbai. But, I mean, they win tonight, they have a very good chance. Very good chance. I can't see them not qualifying if they win tonight.
That'll be a super Saturday, man. Mumbai versus Ahmedabad. Wow.
Oh, be a great game.
Absolute cracker on Sony and on YouTube. 6 languages available on YouTube, including Kannada. So all the Bengaluru fans and all the other Kannadiga-speaking viewers across India and the world, please make a note. 6 languages. The RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, powered by Escape. Here we go then. Here comes Agamotto, and he will take that. What a whack that was! Incredible swing.
Great tactical serve. And Agamotto's a little lucky man, because the middle block arrives a little late.
That fault there, was it?
Think about the rotation call against Mutu. Not quite sure. Could be wrong. Were you out of rotation, Mutu? And all of a sudden, just like the last set, we're back to 2 points. From what, 6-0?
Just wondering. Is lethargy the right word to describe Ahmedabad's woes? Lost, lethargic.
Yeah, I just feel like they're a really momentum team this year, but like more so than normal. They're giving up big runs, they're giving up silly sets, they're winning great sets. They sort of can't fight back when they're swimming against the tide. And here's another chance. Oh no. That might be tough. Those are the errors that you just can't afford in these moments. Such a moment where you need to be on the ball. Clear net touch.
Definitely the wrong moment. Just 2 points, now 3. Don't want to touch the net.
Look who's back behind the service line. It's the man who got them in this great position, the defenders, and he's served another rocket.
Excellent work in the defense as well by Nanda. He's doing it all. Batsuri now, can he make it happen? No, not yet. They'll have to try again. Here comes Batsuri! Gets one more in the bag! Batsuri, the Mongolian magician. I love that from him.
Again and again, Batsuri is scoring. Incredible.
It's a great turn, that. Turns it away from the middle blocker, turns it off the hands. That's a very good swing. They're 2 away from sending this to the 5th. And the serve's been the difference. That was a huge point for them as well. 7 points, so 6-point service run at the start of the set.
And 6 services with full speed and full risk.
Yeah, full risk for full reward, and it's paid off. Is there any way back here? Maybe. If they serve like that, they have a real chance. That's fantastic serving. Chennai is showing that they can fight fire with fire.
That's the only way to not play the 5th set for Chennai. Can you make a comeback and win this one, steal it away from Ahmedabad? It's possible. It's very much possible. They trail only by 2.
Especially Tarun, he had in the 3rd set already his service run.
Very quickly, would you call for a super point if you are Harun Khan, the Chennai coach? Because then that's potentially set point for
I personally
Ahmedabad.
would love to have a super point.
He's not.
I
Harun
would
Khan
too.
won't.
Very difficult to do it off your own serve, but they're running out of time.
Karun to the libero. Here comes Batsuri. It's done. 3 set points to take it to set number 5.
And now when I think of, they already took their super points, so they are running out of super points in this set.
You ready for 5, guys? Ready for another 5?
Bring it on, I say, every night of the league until the 26th. The big finals on the 26th of October. Barotto keeps them in play, in hope. Optimistic.
Where was the angle man going there? Angle man? Angle man! Come back! Got caught moving around everywhere.
Great spike of Perotto. RR Kabul super spike. He didn't show up before so much, so it's nice to have him back, Perotto. Getting some points for his team.
He has been quiet, hasn't he? By his standards.
It's done. We are going to set number 5. Batsuri has been the wrecker in chief in this 4th set. The defenders win 15-12. They've had to really dig deep into their emotional, physical, psychological reserves. They've been tested in more ways than one by the team in pink, the Chennai Blitz. Dragan Boric will take it. Forget about the first 4 sets. Let's now focus fully on set number 5. It's been an up and down kind of show between these two teams. The 5th and final decider coming up on the other side.
exciting stuff. We go to 5 here, and we have a look at the stats so far. The unforced errors more from the defenders, the blocks more than for the Blitz, but they are better on the net, the defenders, and that will be key. Can they keep their errors down here in set 5? We'll have to see. Batsuri, one of those guys making hay out there. But I would just like to see a really close set. I don't think we've had one set where it's felt like it could go either way, where we always have these games. But surely after this game that we've had, the close one's coming.
Yeah, two teams with a faulty spark plug. Switched on, switched off, on and off, on and off. It's just strange. Ahmedabad have a certain cushion, Chennai don't. Here we go then. This is the start of the 5th and final. What a start to the decider for the Chennai Blitz. Can they believe? Can they hold their nerve and scamper to a win in 5? Super stuff.
We waited for a super moment when they both had their hands a little down, no one expecting this one coming, so perfectly played.
Samir goes after Batsuri again. He's going to have to do it himself a little bit. He does. Goes through the hands, Batsuri. Once again, he's got the bar on his shoulders, carrying a very heavy weight here for an RR super spike. Or
Batsuri again, perfect reception, and again scoring a super tag.
You know, Louis, you asked for a close set. This is going to be that. It's going to be a bang-bang 5th set. Both teams will raise their game. Take a look at that Peroto. It was deliberate to not hit it as hard as he usually does it. That is seriously supreme skill from Luis Felipe Peroto.
yeah, he loves finding that pipe, Samir. He does get up there, doesn't he, and put it away. I feel like Akin needs to, if he's going to go on the pipe and he sees the approach so much on an angle, he has to dive on that angle.
Karun also hits big, okay? Nanda Gopal, as always, the insurance at the back. And Akin. Right place, right time once again. A lucky ball at him, for him, and he doesn't disappoint it.
Batsuri gets blocked, as well as the angle man. Yeah, nice little free for Akin, celebrating himself.
I don't think this set is finishing at 15. This is going to be a long, drawn, bang-bang battle. In set number 5, in comes Angamuthu now with that serve, goes long. No, Angamuthu.
He's taking pace and spin off there, isn't he? Was it because of the toss? I don't know.
I don't know. You know, Louis, if you don't feel super comfortable in spiking, like you don't get your touches, it's not that you are really going brave to the end line for service. So I think it's like a, not mental thing, but feels more comfortable if you have a good attack before.
What a super serve that was from the Uzbeki. Azizbek Kuchkorov, who's just come in and played his first game, that man serving. Flat, fast, straight at Prabha. No chance of a second ball for Angamuthu.
Oh dear, Ahmedabad. They need to switch on here. You can't afford to go 3 or 4 down, really, in the final set. They've got a little bit of luck.
That's what I love about the 5-setter match. It doesn't matter how you played before. It really, the statistic, like, it's you don't need it. It's about what you can show under pressure in the right moment now.
Srikanth has come in as the libero for Chennai. Of course, the Uzbeki star. Oops! Tantalizingly close to tipping over to the other side of the net. Could have been 2 points. Instead, it's 1 for Chennai, who now lead by 2.
Yeah, serving errors are really hurting.
13 service errors against Ahmedabad.
But they're not great service errors either, KB.
Not at all.
Nandan, Muthu, runs the middle, does the job. Akin's your go-to man, Captain Akin's your go-to man. Use him all evening long and he won't disappoint. That man Akin, former Chennai boy, now with Ahmedabad, doing the job like a thorough professional.
That's my guy right there, Akin, but that was all about Nanda's pass. He just took Jerome Vinit's best serve and put it on an absolute plate for Muthu. Well, there could be a service substitution coming in here, and Harsh
comes in to serve, a lefty cross court from that service line, the number 13 Harsh Chaudhary. Remember, he was in the starting lineup. No Angamuthu, taken off in the second. Angamuthu woke up. There's no chance of taking him off court now. So chance for Harsh now to make his presence felt.
Another miss-serve.
Service error number 14. Akin's gone off court. In comes that man, Libro Prabhakaran. And Luis Felipe Perotto to serve as Chennai lead by 2 in set number 5. Here we go.
He's due a couple. If there's anybody due a couple of big serves, it's him. There's one. Here's their chance. This is a huge chance in transition. Jerome, touch. No touch. And the amount of errors here is crazy. I feel like this should be stuck away. Too high. A little bit underneath him. Or underneath it.
It looked like a little, so he cannot speed it up.
Push it down. He shoves it down so smartly. That's not the first time he's done that.
Okay, Ahmedabad, your name is defender, so go down and defend this ball.
I agree. Look, you've got to be at your first base, which I don't think any of the three are, in a good position. If you're in a good position to start with, I think you can dig that.
I mean, if the setter starts and he's scoring points,
and he's already done it once.
Yes.
Nanda to Muthu to Nanda, and he has been blocked. This is a Uzbeki special from Chennai, and they are blitzing their way towards the finish line. Lead by 3 as we take the last Amul cool technical timeout of this game. Stay tuned for the climax.
Game has been a ticket this evening, with both teams showing us their best. 14 service errors, I hear, for the Ahmedabad defenders, which is just, it's far too many. They're sort of cutting their own nose off to spite their face a little bit, and they're 3 down to a Chennai Blitz who have been okay. They've been okay this evening. I would still say, KB, that Chennai Blitz played better, that's good for the pipe, against Bengaluru.
Yeah. Again, serving Batsuri. Perfect reception, plus killing it on his own. Another one. Another Arakabel super spike of him.
Batsuri without the headband on.
8-6 now. Few mischievous kids in the crowd have been blowing the whistle, have been requested to not do so. Let the refs do their jobs.
We have seen this before already when Chennai was playing, right? It's disturbing.
Yeah, but Chennai are known for whistle podu. Hope it doesn't happen again. Let the players focus. And again, here we go. 8-6 now. Chennai lead only by 2. Nanda serves big. And Tabzi overdoes it. Gives away another freebie to Chennai. The lead now swells to 3.
No, I would love to see him just take 10% off. Just 10. I don't think he's any more than that. Look at that, they've lost a set in service errors.
15 service errors. That's the big number. That might prove to be the reason of Ahmedabad's loss if they don't make amends. Samir, more of a tactical server. Ooh, Jerome can't get it. Sorry, Angamuthu can't get it through.
Good touch, aren't they? Is there another twist to this? Is this going to be another game that the Ahmedabad defenders just seem to snag at the very end when all things look lost, like Carla said? If it is, I'd be over the moon for them, I really would, but just shocked that they can keep doing it.
Oh, wow! What a block that is! Incredible hands, great reflexes by Akin there. A new India assurance super block. You cannot go past me. Akin says to Jerome, that's the way to stop that man.
Look how low he is, though. Everything's so low. He's hitting it low.
That's how you defend.
9-8 now. It's such an up and down battle. This a lot like London weather. Sunny one moment, cloudy the next.
I know all about that, my friend. Still not the set where it needs to be, but good enough. I would just be thinking, if I was Akin, about getting out to Jerome as quickly as possible.
Okay, 10-8. Which coach has the guts to call for a Scapia super point? Wait to Batsuri then. In comes Akin. No, it's for Batsuri! Oh! When they need him the most, he hits it long. Batsuri overcooked that one from zone 4.
I'm thinking if Batsuri got surprised by that it's just a single block.
Maybe. Maybe. That's a very good shout. It's not the first time that when things are going tough that we've seen Batsuri. That's when he struggles with his play.
Gowda, Nanda. 2 points up for grabs. Oh, Akin couldn't get it through. Big shot, chance now, well done by the libero. Here comes Muthu for Batsuri. Blocked once, great rally. 2 points up for grabs. Hot potato, who wants it? Muthu, Angamuthu, still in play. Terrific defenses by Chennai. Oh, yes! Oh, no! Yes and no, good and bad. Oh, there is a sensational rally called long. Chennai want to review it.
I don't think so. I think that's out.
I think so too. It's going to be
taken by Chennai. Ball in.
11-10.
Fair play to Jerome Beneath there. He put everything on the line. His blocking's got better. I gave him a tough time a year ago about his blocking, and the way he's looking through the net and what he's doing is better. Oh my days.
Holy moly, what a rally. Reviews unsuccessful. Yeah, let's have a look. Yes. Wow.
Game changer of the match today is going to the challenge ref, because that has just changed it around. It was definitely the right call. No way. No way. It may be what is the gutsiest move of the entire league.
Chennai trust their service reception.
And Angamutu was struggling in his serve the last 6 balls.
Slightly low on confidence, and therefore a cookie chance now. Chennai have to go for it. But Ahmedabad block it. The defenders finally defend. This is a crazy climax. Who writes this script? Under pressure, Angamutu serves an absolute lollipop. Chennai, 99 out of 100 times, would drill it exactly where they want. Scapia super point, 2 points up for grabs. Perotto hits it straight into the line of the double block.
Just a question. I get that Mujisami's blocking, but Jerome Vinith is on the front court. Why are you not giving that ball to Jerome on the front court at that time?
Scores level. Wow. Oh my God. What is happening? Carla Borja here alongside is getting goosebumps.
I know how they feel, and I know how it is to stand on court and play these matches. This is insane watching it.
Goes one way and then another. Okay. What a debut he's had. I wonder what he expected flying over here yesterday and whether it was this.
He's come and switched on. Hot and ready to dazzle. Great serve again. Akin, they run the middle. It didn't work on that occasion. Chance now. Jerome gets one more in the bag. They lead by 1 now, just 2 away from winning this game. And staying alive, staying alive.
Oh, Bee Gees. You're a Bee Gees guy. Finally he goes to Jerome, and that's, for me, that's all I would do for the next couple of minutes. Let him stay high off the hands. Set him high, let him swing high, turn it if he can, no problem.
Very difficult hit for him. Turning around,
He did great.
still a little off, still taking it very high. Lovely made by Jerome.
Well, the Mumbai Meteors coaching staff came here for some intel gathering, and they've had to spend a lot more time than they expected. If Ahmedabad win, they stay at number 3 with 10 points. If Chennai win, they will go up to 6 points and perhaps somehow stay alive. 5 games, 3 wins, perhaps not enough, who knows? But they'll have to win their next 2 by a big margin. Now Chennai, led by Jerome, just 2 away. Batsuri has been the star for Ahmedabad tonight. He's kept them in the game. That Uzbeki newbie has been super. 2 match points, cold-blooded.
He arrived yesterday. Yes, he's coming new in this team, and he's serving under pressure. 2 serves, great serves.
Comes from where? Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
And he oozes class. The number 16, Azizbek Kuchkorov. 14-12 now, 2 match points. Ahmedabad under the pump. This could be costly. Can Akin produce some magic? A lot rests on the service reception. Nandagopal. Muthu for Batsuri. Saves 1 match point. Nervous battleless. 14-13, set number 5. Service pressure now on Batsuri.
Great reception, and what a surprise. Batsuri gets set.
Right, very quickly. Carla, who does he go to? Does he go to the libero or does he go to Perotto? I think he's got to go to Perotto. But with the righty to go cross court, maybe tough. Does he go down the line? Cookie serve straight to Tarun Gowda. The set. Jerome! It's done! They blitz away to a win in 5 sets. Ahmedabad have been stunned. Oh, what have you done, Ahmedabad? Oh my God, Chennai! The pink suits them. The fellows in yellows have shown another color.
The pinky winkies are back.
What an unreal finish this is. The Ahmedabad defenders took a while to get going. They pressed the snooze button multiple times in this game. Were just not switched on when it mattered most. This is despite a super show from Batul Batsuri. Nandagopalan's great as well. Drug and Polish cannot believe it. But you've got to knock your hand off to that team. The team in pink was a touch better in the key moments, and they can celebrate long into the evening on this midweek evening clash. This is a win that will help them sleep better tonight, or maybe not at all. They stay alive. They've got 2 more games to have a shot at the semis, and that is how it ended. Who does it? Jawaz Jerome gets it done, helps the team cross the finish line. Ahmedabad have been robbed off. Harun Khan loves it as well. Jerome's popped up. He could play 5 more sets tonight. Super finish. That's what makes this league incredible. Hugs and high fives galore here in Hyderabad. And the happy huddle tells you that this team believes again. They were down in the dumps after 2 losses. They are back on that winning trail. And this is the first time Chennai have beaten Ahmedabad in history. And it has to be an epic clash. Up and down, and Chennai find a way to come back after losing that 4th set. 15-13, back in just a bit. 3-2 the final score. The presentation coming up on the other side of this break on Sony and YouTube. Stay tuned.
exciting game here in the RR Kabir Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Chennai Blitz have bounced back to beat the Ahmedabad defenders 3-2. As we have a look at the highlights, both teams show glimpses of brilliance, and other moments they were struggling to keep up with the opposition. Toronto, again, a league winner in this league last year, finding creative ways to go off the block in the opening set. It was Chennai that had the best of the first. They came out pretty strongly and they showed signs of the performance that took Bengaluru close just a couple of nights ago. But Ahmedabad, as we've seen throughout this league, know that they have to come back, and they often do. And Atkin, as always, is somebody that Bonic, the coach of Ahmedabad, can really rely on. Set 3, role reversal again. Some very good serving from Darren and some very good defense and blocking work from Chennai meant that they pulled away, and into a fourth we went, and no surprise, Batsuri again having another inspired performance this evening, helped the defenders take us all the way to the 5th and final set. My word. And then it was never over, because just like in sets 3 and 4, one team took the lead, the other team came back, and it went right to the wire. But in the end, it was Jerome. Of course, it was Jerome that scored the winner. And Chennai are back with a bang in this league, with games against Delhi and Mumbai on the way. Well, there are the stats and the unforced errors, especially from the service line, costing the defenders this evening. 7 blocks to 8. Had the best of it on the net. 31 successful spikes. 2 super serves, though. What has that done to the points table? That is the question. Ahmedabad in 3rd position. They'll be looking over their shoulder. That win for Goa last night is looking very good for them. Delhi in 5th, and then Chennai now in 6th, with 2 matches left for the Yellows. It's time to head down court side to hear from Sartek with the presentation.
A super impressive win this by the Chennai Blitz, and they are back to winning ways. Solid performance all the way. We're going to first thank our sponsors, RR Kabul, Scapia, New India, Shorets, ATPC, Bank of Baroda, Amul, Mutual Fund, Sayer, Red Bull, Cello, Costco, Net Enrich, Eakin by Paragon. We're starting with the Scapia game changer of the match. But first, in the presentation party, joining me is the co-owner of the Chennai Blitz, Harsheti Reddy. Representing RR Kabul, Chaitanya Reddy. And a proud customer of Scapia, Vamsi Krishna. The Scapia game changer of the match has to be the one and only Tarun Gowda. 5-set matches, never easy, but he certainly thrives under pressure. And once again, changed the game when his team needed it the most. And now for the man who's coming in for the 3rd time to collect the RR Kabul Player of the Match. The captain, Jerome Vineeth, is your RR Kabul Player of the Match. And how impressive has Jerome been throughout Season 4? MVP of Season 3. The consistency that Jerome Vineeth manages to produce. 3 Player of the Match to your name. How proud do you feel?
I'm really happy for today. My players done very well, because after lose, it's come back, it's very difficult, you know. My family and Chennai fans, lot of kids every day coming to watch us match. So every day we are disappoint them. So you know how they feel the one we lose. So it's a more emotional. I don't know I'm going to play semi-final or final, but this I want to make them happy. Just do my job, just make everybody happy. Not every day, but I'm trying. I'm pushing more. Yeah.
You are pushing, and you're doing your job wonderfully. 2 wins, 2 losses, and back to a win. I'm sure you're loving this. Well done, Jerome Vineeth. He is your RR Kabul Player of the Match for the 3rd time. And we have a double header lined up for today. So sending it back to our commentators.
Well, Vineeth is the player of the match, the man that you give the ball to at the tough times, playing very quick at times, but still finding solutions in there. A fabulous performance, especially at the end of the set. They could always give him the ball, and he can always go over the top. That was how the match was won. Jerome, the star man again, the MVP of last season, shining again. Well, the Scapia game changer of the match is Tarun. Aggressive on that right side, really enjoys that quicker play, and through the pipe he was dangerous as well. Had a good run of serves. That one was worth 2 and was a game-changing moment. Well, the mutual funds Sahi High moment of the match was to bring up match point. Vineeth throws one down, and it was a big, big moment. Jerome Vineeth, the wall, is the Sahi High moment of the match, and he's in the thick of it once again. Well, the next match, the Bengaluru Torpedoes, yet to be beaten, up against the champions from Season 3, the Calicut Heroes, yet to win a match. We'll be back shortly for another Humdinger.
Chennai Blitz away past that finish line. A 5-setter. That's a heartbreak for the defenders. And a happy huddle for the Chennai Blitz. They stayed in the game. They won the big moments. And they were pumped up. Well-deserved win this. They kept pushing and prodding the Ahmedabad defenders. Jerome Vinit was clutch when he had to be. Puts on yet another fine show. And that is a happy bunch that keeps their hopes of make. Oh, hello there. You all right?
It's a 3-1, but I'll take this. I'll take this.
They will take it, and I believe she's been converted as well to a Chennai Blitz fan, have you?
Kalika Tinga.
Way to go. Calicut Chennai indeed.
And it means?
What means?
Bravo, Chennai.
For all the Chennai Walas, Semma Machi.
Ah, well done, Manish. 2 converts.
I'm learning as well. Now, did Chennai win this by winning the key moments, or did Ahmedabad make a mess of it? 15 service errors. You cannot expect to win a game here in this very competitive league if you make 15 service errors.
It's a reiteration of what we have seen in the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League so far, of the fact that service efficiency wins and the lack of it makes you lose games. And we have seen teams who have tanked with their service errors. They have gone on to lose games that they were on the cusp of winning. We've seen that with Ahmedabad as well in the past against the Goa Guardians, let's not forget.
Yeah, this could potentially cost Ahmedabad, because now in their remaining games they will be under the pump slightly. It was a bit like the spark plug of Ahmedabad was a bit loose. On one moment, off another. They woke up a bit too late. I suppose they pressed that snooze button too many times. Disappointing from Ahmedabad. You expect better from a team of this class.
Yes, I do expect, but it's Ahmedabad defenders. They played the whole season like this. So they showed up when we didn't expect, and suddenly they won. So it was a total normal game for them. And at the end it counts in the 5th set. So whatever you do before, the statistic doesn't matter. If you cannot show it in the 5th set, it's the place where you have to show it. And then service mistakes count.
This league has made you go crazy. You've learned that one Hindi word, which is
Divani.
She's gone
That's an easy one.
Completely gone Diwani, given the kind of quality of action we've seen in this tournament so far. In the big moments, you want your big players to show up. And tonight, it was once again the great Jerome Vinit, so clutch.
He showed up time and again, Jerome Vinit. Last year when they defeated, when he was part of the championship winning Calicut Heroes, he rose to the occasion. And Manish was mentioning off-air of a deceptively effective stat. Almost every single game, he stepped up and scored over a dozen points, and today was no different. He scored 12 points, and his overall tally has gone well over 70. And this is the very epitome of clutch. And to just see him at the end of the match go to his wife, give her a warm embrace, it means so much, because it's not just the players that go through on the court. Imagine the vicarious pleasure, the pressure rather, that the family and the fans feel, fans like me.
Jerome Vinit is, 24 karat pure gold, a gold class universal, and you saw what he can do. All he needs is a good ball set by Samir, well done to him as well. But Jerome, come the big moment, he puts his hand up and then smacks it hard.
Yeah, and it's about, he had also some difficult balls. So he was still in need. He needed to turn, he needed to search it very, very high. And still this one he was attacking well. And I think this is making a big, big player who's not taking just the easy parts. So he's taking the difficult ones and he's scoring out of this.
I think also a couple of guys who made the job a little easier for them at the front part of the match was the likes of Tarun Gowda, who was deservedly the game changer. He put on a brilliant show, so did Peroto, took some pressure off Jerome Vinit, and then Aziz Beg Kuchkaro, the Uzbek international, who did a tremendous job.
Yes, we can talk about this game endlessly, but we've got another game to talk about. It's between a team that hasn't lost and a team that can't win. Bangalore versus Calicut coming up on the other side of this break. Stay tuned. coming up. What might seem like a lopsided, uneven contest, but expect the Calicut Heroes to hit back hard like the Chennai Blitz did tonight. They're searching for their first win. Bengaluru, once again, another unbeaten side. They won 4 in a row. This is match number 23. It's coming up live for all of you on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube in 6 languages.